I'm Ray Couture, and this is Astrological Perspectives. February is a month of challenges which need to be faced with humility and a desire to be of service. The Aquarius sun fuels the desire for change right along with energizing the need for new friends. Be ready now when, in the middle of the month, both Mercury and Venus exit Capricorn and enter Aquarius. The inner feeling may be a sense of freedom from all the restrictions of your passage through Capricorn, but it was good and necessary because all of this month we are asked to be ready for the next eclipse in Pisces, which occurs in March. With your inner structure of mind and values now free of some barriers, you need to switch from looking for problems to seeking solutions. The new moon on the 8th of February signals the beginning of a new cycle of change whose sole purpose is to strengthen the hearts of those who seek the courage to transform their lives. But Neptune this month points out how fragmented and atomized we are. Alien to one another in political terms, alien to one another in religious terms, all of that and more is the source of our suffering. Thus, Aquarius calls for transformation of our core values, or how we see ourselves. Jupiter's retrograde motion in Virgo asks us all, not just Virgos and Pisces, to get a higher perspective on life and the values we live by. The full moon in Virgo displays just how intimately we are involved with one another. If you are Pisces, the last 10 days of the month are a perfect time for you to focus on a brand of compassion that includes yourself and to review your values. You are also preparing for this eclipse in your sun sign in March, as I mentioned earlier. It will mark the end of a 19-year cycle and another chance to believe in yourself and free yourself from self-imposed limitations. The transformation needed is that of the mind and the capacity to love ourselves as kindred spirits. So if you're feeling down or a bit lost, consider the sage words of Mahatma Gandhi. The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. If you know your rising and moon signs, please listen to those as well as your sun sign. Oh yes, and here's a little tip. If you have a calendar or get one with the aspects shown for each day, notice when there are planets square to one another. You can anticipate well in advance that your plans will likely change before that square actually takes place. Go ahead, check it out. You're the leader here, Aries. Since Uranus, the planet of change, is in your sign, your bravado is just a cover for your not-so-brave feelings. Pioneering is your best trait because it requires you to be adaptable. So adapt your desires to fit your need to temper your emotions. There has never been a better time than now, Taurus, for you to express your deepest desires. They are the force that fuels your determination to accomplish whatever you seek to achieve. The message of Jupiter in Virgo is that your work is valuable and deserves to be emulated. You would think that you have two minds, Gemini, one negative and one positive. But actually, it is only one mind that swings from one to the other of those states, generating a need for balance and internal transformation. You feel restricted, but the only way to grow is to rise above your inner fears and help others. Transformation for you, Cancer, has to come as part of releasing all your nascent creative beauty into a world that needs your input badly. Your natural restraint helps you feel secure with transformational feelings that could bring about deep changes in your core self. So for you, change involves expressing these feelings. Picking up on Uranus in Aries and the new challenges and transformations that it calls for, Leo, should give you an opportunity to take center stage with that message, especially in your personal relationships which are begging for a new you to emerge. Your best approach is to gracefully accept positive criticism. You are challenged, Virgo. Get a good grip on where you are and where you are headed. you may find it necessary to restructure the balance between personal freedom and other pressing realities. But to do so, you will need the help of partners or others who want you to succeed. Not a time for shy wallflowering. Your core values are under reconstruction, Libra, and Venus, your ruling planet in Capricorn, presents your best choice. Your authority is eroding, and you need to regain your sense of ownership. You enter this month experiencing large swings from up and down to left and right, so investigate your need for deep renewal. Survival is at the root of all your being, Scorpio. There is a very deep emotional desire to act in a way that can guarantee your safety. Your resources are limited, but if you are disciplined and your focus of mind is on higher consciousness or perhaps a new educational effort, things will turn out nicely. Your current situation, Sag, requires a few changes in your life. Of course, with Saturn in your sign, there is need for discipline. But what kind? Well, some of you need to get busy resolving personal conflicts, and others expressing their vision of a new humanity. The two are connected, and understanding that is crucial. Lots of unfinished business keeps your mind churning this month, Cap. This is a good time to reevaluate your career status. You might discover something unexpected. Your self-esteem scores a boost if you contribute to the community through some kind of volunteer work. The first half of the month belongs to you, Aquarius. The last half will present some challenges at work. Looking deeper into your associations with others should help clarify your situation. You need to be sure to stay on the high road. Temptations abound, so keep to the practical side of things. You are so like a cosmic sponge, Pisces, especially this month. Your feelings of compassion for others are powered by your own experiences of suffering. This is a very good time to turn the tables on the world and go out and find some way of serving to help others in their time of need. Oh yes, and try establishing some boundaries, please. For East West Bookshop, I'm Ray Couture.